Hey everyone, David back at you with Awesome Autographs and More, episode number 201. Today we have 4 TTMs and a private signing. First one we get to, or I should say, before we get to that, I need to go over the pictures that are up in the background. Obviously on the left we have a 8x10 Donruss studio card from 1997. It was one of the artist proof inserts, class of distinction. They had that particular set. They had regular base cards, and then they had these class of distinction cards. And then in addition, you could get the artist proof of both the base and the insert card. On top of those, on the right, we have a 1997 Donruss, Leaf. Thought it was a Donruss card, so I take back what I was about to say in one sense, because I thought they were connected, but it's two different sets. So this is the 1997 Leaf. What's it called again? Authentic Signature. And this is Dorsey Levin from the Packers, for all you Packers fans out there. But they were both from 1997. This autograph it came with it. So the set, as I understood it, and I think I bought this one independently, so I'm not sure about how they were packaged, but I believe there were base cards, and then they had these autographed inserts. Whereas the autograph on Jerry Rice I got on my own. That particular set did not have autographs included in them at all. And sorry, I'm chomping on jelly beans. I can't help it. It's my once a year thing when Brock's comes out with the basic, what I consider cheap sugar jelly beans. And so I'll buy several bags and munch on them for a couple of months until they're gone, and then I gotta wait till next year. Anyways, before we get into the TTMs and the private signing, this is a reminder that it's the May giveaway is going on right now. You can go back to, I believe it's episode number 199. Enter the May giveaway by adding yourself as a subscriber. If you have not already done so, you can like that video and comment in the video as to your favorite players, or player, whose last name begins with the letter K. But it has to be done on episode number 199. Now, into the TTMs. First up is former NFL quarterback, and a bit of a disappointment, so I'm going to let you guys decide. I have sent to him before, and I got my cards back really, really nicely autographed. So it's time to send another batch and fill up a page or whatever as part of my collection. This is Mr. Todd Marinovich, and I've got 4 cards, all of which appear to be autographed. So we're going to start out with this nice Donruss. Now, I'm not sure how well you'll see that because this autograph is very, very tiny. There it is. I'm not going to be able to zoom this because I'm too close. I don't think it'll get very clear. But I believe, and you should be aware, I've looked at these. This is on I think it's a 91 upper deck. Maybe 1990, I'm not positive. No, 91 or 92. And then this is Fleer. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's pouring rain outside. You can hear it on the roof. I can hear it anyway. And then we have this also 93 Fleer. Now, I've looked at these autographs very closely under a magnifying glass of varying powers, and I believe these are a rubber stamp autograph, because I can, other than some are a bit more smudged than others, I can't see much difference in these autographs. So I would be cautious about sending to Todd Marinovich any cards that you consider to be valuable to any extent, because these look an awful lot like they were just rubber stamped on. Don't know that for sure, so just a warning to kind of let you know you might test the waters with some common cards before sending anything of any value, like, I don't know if he had any, equipment insert cards or anything like that. So, also from Mr. Marinovich, we got a little pamphlet here that talks about just him a little bit. And then there's some information over on the left side. And I mean, you can pause this and try to read it, but I think that stuff is so small it's impossible. I tried with my magnifying glass and couldn't read it. But what it is it's statements from other players that he played with about him and his substance issues and so on. And then the second insert that he sent was this advertising his artwork. And I don't know if that barcode on this one might lead you to his artwork too. It's kind of cool. Haven't had a chance to really dig into it, but if anybody's interested, I'm going to put this barcode here in case you're interested. You can scan it. And now we will move on from Mr. Marinovich and his possibly rubber stamped autographs. Next up is another former NFL quarterback. Played from 92 to 97 for Cincinnati and Oakland. And pretty sure I have all Cincinnati cards here and or college uniform, one or the other. Yeah. Mr. David Klingler. We have the Skybox Impact. Instant Impact. I think those were created by Skybox. Yeah. Next, I have a sports cards. Most of you guys are probably maybe too young to remember Sports Cards magazine. They used to put magazines or cards in their magazine every month, and you could cut them. They did a pretty good job. I have quite a few of these. I just don't remember who. But they covered all four sports, so I have these. I have some of them in baseball, some in hockey, some in football, and then some in basketball as well. I think I might even have a few other odd sports like the odd tennis or golf or whatever else was of interest at the time. We have a 93 action-packed quarterback club insert and a 1993 Fleer from Mr. David Klingler. Okay, next up is, I didn't give you the counts on these. Well, 4 of 4 in 80 days for both of them. They both were sent out on the same day and came back on the same day. Next up is former Major League Baseball player. Oops. Mr. Mike Garman. It's a 1971 rookie card when he was brought up with the Red Sox. Mr. Mills has passed away, so this card is a done deal. We have him here with the Cardinals on, I think, the ugliest design card I've ever seen. If I remember correctly, this set, which is 70-something. Yeah, I think it's 74, 75. They used multiple pairs of colors, so there's a lot of different colors in this set, but this pink and purple I just think is ugly. And it definitely doesn't do the uniforms justice at all in the case of the red and white uniforms. Then we have them with the Dodgers, and finally with the Montreal Expos. That is Mr. Mike Garman. And that's Garman with the Garman, not MIN like the GPS company. Okay, last TTM, and finally a point for Team Cleveland. I haven't had one in, God, it's been over a week. And I have at least 200 of them out there. This is interesting because it's a return to sender. The difference is that the address under the label is my personal address, and the address up here is my personal address. So they couldn't apparently deliver it with the larger print address. They had to go to the smaller print return address to get it to me. I wonder about the post office sometimes. What can I say? But anyways, Mr. Who did I say this was? Don Gordon. Mr. Gordon played from 1986 to 1988 with Toronto and Cleveland. We have here with Columbus Clippers. No, Colorado Springs Sky Sox. Then with the Cleveland Indians. Again with the Cleveland Indians, which he would have played for at the end of 87 and the 88 season. And then we have him in the minor leagues with El Paso Diablos. I'm not sure what level that is. I've never heard of them. Double A. Okay. And a Toronto Blue Jays card, which he added. Yes, this is a 5-for-4 success. So I obviously got his other teams, and he decided I needed a Toronto Blue Jays card as well, apparently. And then in the back is a bit about him and his career, etc. And that is Mr. Don Gordon. Okay, last up is a private signing. This was through the Chicago Sports Autograph Connection. I think it's CSAC, I think are their abbreviations. It's an organization in Chicago. They do a lot of signings, live signings in the Chicago area. And so I saw this one because I needed this for my 1990 Leaf set, Mr. Bobby Thigpen. So we got a few cards signed by him. We have this 1989. No, 88. Yeah, 88's orange, 89's purple on the back. And then we have this 1990 Leafs card signed in blue for the set. 91 Donruss Diamond Kings. 1991 Score, which is a 1990 highlight card, the year he set the record for most saves at 57, if I remember correctly. And then I have an extra 1990 Leaf cards, this time signed in black. And those are Mr. Bobby Thigpen. And that is it for today. I am a little bit backlogged on my uploads. Every so often, YouTube seems to like to take forever to upload my videos. So as I'm recording this, my prior episode is uploading. It's been uploading since yesterday. I actually finally deleted it and started it all over again, which sometimes speeds the process up, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see how this goes. But it is now Monday evening. I have no idea when this will post. Hopefully by sometime tomorrow, because I have another one ready to go. So we'll see. Anyways, we want to thank the athletes for all their autographs. Want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for your time. Please hit the like button over here. If you're not already subscribed, you can do that over here. Plus, ring the bell, and that will notify you when future videos come out. In the meantime, have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, and bye for now.